everyone, it's Athena and welcome back to my channel. Okay, so before I begin, I just want to say thank you all for your continued support. I also want to say this is the weekend where I would like to ask for each and every one of you to just take a minute to really appreciate and be grateful for those who have served our country on this weekend of remembering Memorial Day, those who did serve and who did die for and made that sacrifice for us. It's also a time to celebrate those and also celebrate the people in your lives that do sacrifice for us each and every day. Okay, so now I want to start with saying that's going to be the message. The intuitive message for today is to really appreciate the sacrifices that have been made, that you have made for others, that others have made for you, and understand that it's all love. It's all in the name of love. Because it is. I mean, come on. You know? Sometimes we have to sacrifice our happiness for others. And that is compassionate love. Divine love. Okay. So, again, thank you. Be safe. Be blessed. And let's begin. May 24th, 2019. This is a general reading. Let's just see who needs it the most. Okay, that was good. All right, let's get started. Okay, let's see what's going on. Okay, that one wanted to come out right away. The strength, the endurance, the boldness, friendly yet it's like the lion and the deer, I feel like with this card, meaning a quiet strength, an inner strength. That's what I wanted to say. An inner strength. One that is not spoken, but shown. Inner strength. To actually, so fun, so awesome, fun to know that you're going to start something new. Taking all that inner strength and moving forward to a new path. Something has opened up for you, and it is a blessing. You're receiving a blessing from the universe. You can see the blessing of the rainbow here. This is a blessing for being courageous and strong and having that inner strength to move into a direction in your life that is meant for you. That's what I hear. Knight of Wands reversed. Okay. Not going too fast about it. Being, what's the word? It's comfortably assertive. Being true to yourself. Having a feeling of you have spoken your truth. You're starting a whole new cycle in your life. It's a blessing because you've been courageous and you have sacrificed. But you're not taking things to any extreme. Okay? You're comfortably content with your life and moving forward in your own truth. This is beautiful. And that's why this inner courageous, strong person, this energy that someone is exuding, is receiving these gifts because of this courage, strength to speak your truth and to know, you're balanced. There's a balance here. The balance is don't go too fast, don't go too slow. A comfortably, there's a very contented, comfortable feeling. When the Knight of Wands for me is reversed, it feels like you're moving at the exact pace that you should be, and knowing that you have overcome, for sure. Bottom of the deck, you have overcome. You have been so courageous on your journey. You've learned so many lessons, and you do. I mean, if anyone comes at you saying, I think people are now kind of like not going to try to come after your happiness, right? Not in a bad way, okay? Excuse me. But you have learned these lessons and you have spoken your truth. So when people see others that are really courageous and strong, sometimes they want to come for one more time, but not today. Not today. Not this weekend. No, because guess what? We have chosen, look, we have chosen to go our own way, to be grateful. We have prayed, we have resolved to be happy after so much that you've been through, whoever this applies. Most people have been through a lot, right? People have been through a lot where you're down on your knees begging for a new life, a new direction. And finally you get that courageous feeling to go for it and say, all right, you know what? I'm moving toward great happiness right now. And that's all I care about. I am looking back because I'm proud of I'm proud of how strong I am. I'm really proud of it. And you should be. I'm strong, I'm courageous, and I'm moving forward. And I'm speaking my truth. And that's how you got there. The truth, really and truly, that's what this is, you guys. The truth will set you free. That's exactly what this is. The truth will set you free. And in such a good way. Because you're not jumping. This is not, upright means you're like jumping the gun. You made a quick decision. You're not thinking right. But this is a contented feeling of, I know that going in a new direction, starting over, is the blessing that I'm receiving for what I've been through. And this is indeed, by the way, a sacrifice. Exactly. Someone has sacrificed their life, their happiness. They want to be happy. They have sacrificed enough. They're looking back and saying, this is what I want now. I want great happiness. I want a new beginning, and I'm going to get it. I have 2 10s here. This is the sacrifice, and there's the happiness after the sacrifice. And yeah, you have to, at some point, respect where you've been and how much you have, gone through. Okay. That's really, really good. And that is what's happening. This truth that you have spoken about is setting you free. And it is your destiny. Now we have 2 Ace of Swords. 2 Ace of Swords. And it being definitely your path. You have been given this as a sacrifice of truth-telling. Wow. That's awesome. Awesome, awesome. Okay. So that's where we stand right now, which is beautiful. A place of new beginnings. The worst is over. The things that you had to sacrifice, you know, it was worth it. Okay, let's get some clarifying cards on that. Look at it, came out again. And you saw me shuffle. This is your destiny. And it's a destiny that is being given to you by the universe. Understand that. That's what happens when you sacrifice for the betterment of yourself, right? Your life. Your life can only get better when you get out of this mode. This is the sacrifice. You sacrificed all the toxic crap in your life and said, I'm out. Now, this could also mean that you could get another wave of temptation, right? Because look, you could get one more wave of temptation. It may happen. But what I'm feeling mostly with this card is that you got yourself out of harm's way and into your destiny by telling this truth, so that you are not allowing any more of the darkness come into your life. You have freed yourself from that. There you go. It's a choice. The choice that you made was this, facing your shadow side. And you've won. You've won against the darkness because you received these blessings, because you spoke your truth. So this is always tempting. The darkness is always trying to tempt you, and it doesn't stop, especially when you are really comfortable in your own truth, you know, and when you speak it, you know, there could be waves of people coming into your life trying to say, hey, you know, come on, you know, let's, you know, tempting you with whatever it is, another drink, another, you know, somewhere where you don't want to be. So make sure that this weekend you're not tempted by this shadow side to, you know, to have someone convince you to do something that you don't want to. I don't know. That's what I'm hearing. Let's just keep going a little with it. Yeah. This may be a time when right now you're feeling, maybe you have this temptation coming in because you're still kind of like, what's the word? You're healing, so you're very vulnerable. Thank you. So you could be vulnerable and someone may take advantage of your vulnerability. But understand that as long as you put your boundaries up, you will be fine. Okay? Just remember what your own truth is. Okay? The heart heals. You just need to give it time to heal. You could be feeling a little lonely and rejected, but allow this to heal. And go with what your heart tells you. That's another thing. You know, if someone is offering you something that you know is not good for you, you know, it's time to take, wow, look, this is definitely going to happen. This could happen this weekend. You could be tempted. So here you are. Here's the deal. Here's the deal. You're healing. You've made a huge sacrifice in your life to heal and to go your own way. To go your own way, to heal, and to speak your truth, right? So, and this works vice versa, of course. Someone could have spoken to you about something, speaking their truth, and now you're healing, but you know that it's your destiny. It's, you know, you've been hurt. You've had to sacrifice. You had to maybe sacrifice your own happiness so that you could live your own truth. Yeah? Okay. So in comes in the shadow. In comes in, it's the weekend, right? And guess what happens? Someone wants you to do something that is going to put you in a tower moment. Someone is going to tempt you to do something that is outside of your boundaries. So be very careful that you don't fall for it. Okay? Or you could be just feeling codependency, so that you end up, you know how sometimes you're feeling so like rejected and sad, and then you end up falling for, oh, okay, you know, I'll come out and have a few more shots with you. And the next thing you know, you're, you know, in this tower moment of regretting who you're with, what you're doing, and what's happened. So this is just, which is good. The reading is to warn you that you may be tempted to do something that may not be in your best interest to do. So think before you do anything. Literally, think about it. Think carefully before you make a decision that could really ruin this beautiful, courageous strength that you have really worked hard. You've sacrificed, okay? In your time of, you know, in your time of need, actually. Okay, so this is, you know, what is it? Forewarned is forearmed. Just be mindful that you may be tempted this weekend to do something that you would ordinarily not do. Okay? Maybe it's all about just, you know, it's like calling an ex up, and you know it's not a smart thing to do, but you're drinking, you know, or sexting, and, you know, the ex, you know, those are never good. They don't turn out good, right? And then you feel like miserable, and then you're back to healing your heart from something that you know you shouldn't have done. Seriously. So really think about what you're doing this weekend so that you're not tempted, you know, by sex, drugs, and rock and roll, baby. All right, let's see what the Ascended Masters say. Especially after we purified this week. I mean, come on. I'm joking. But we did have purification this week. So it is important to clear out all negative stuff in your life. Okay. You need, maybe you will be tempted. Maybe this is about you have come so far, but you're going to be, I know I'm saying that you're tempted, but maybe it's because people don't want you in that happy state, mostly. The people that really care about you want your happiness and want your truth to be told, but there's always temptation around the corner. You know, don't we know that? So trust in yourself, because you're going to be tempted to do something that you may regret later. Not joking. Stay within your comfort zone, not meaning stay home. Just know what you're doing. Be playful, be happy, go out, enjoy yourself. This is nature as well. It's fertile. It's time to do what you want to do, but just know what you're doing. Does that make sense? And always do it with love. If there's a temptation here and you're going to ask, what would love do? That's your response. In your head, not saying you're going to speak it out loud. You're just going to say within yourself, what would love do in this moment? Am I going to make a foolish choice? What would love do? What would God do? I mean, come on. You're facing your shadow side somewhere this weekend. Maybe you run into an ex that you could not resist. I mean, come on. That's what this could be. You run into an ex-boyfriend that you just could not resist, right? What would love do? Because you definitely don't want to end up like this. This is your tower moment, like, oh my God, I can't believe I just did this. You don't want to say that. You're still healing. Give yourself time. Don't trust in yourself. Trust in the universe, and you can't go wrong. Because it only takes 1 minute to say, oh yeah, you know, what the F? I'll do it. You know, it's not going to hurt me. Well, it will. So be victorious with your own boundaries, with your own self. Do not be tempted by literally the fruits of another. I'm being told to take this. There you go. Everything that glitters is not always gold. So hang on to your own self-worth, valuing yourself at all times. So this is what you're going to be. I think you're just going to be tempted this weekend, but you're going to come out just fine. You're going to be happy. It's going to be fun. And you're not going to go for the temptation or whatever deception. You know better. I just think you know better. You do know better. All right. Have a wonderful weekend. And I'll talk to you on Tuesday. Bye.